Hello and welcome to Digitals in Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is episode something or other, 8 I think, of Direwolf20's 1.19. We left the last episode where we were about to create an ME controller. Now I did a tiny bit of roaming around just to try and find some, yeah. As you can see from the map, it's taken a little while to load because that's how far I had to travel. All the way over there, and I've put a waypoint, and that is where I found sand. Like, I'm not even going to lie, it's not even a good joke. There is a thing called Nature's Aura, I think it is. Is it Nature's Aura? It's Nature's something or other. And there is a... where is it? There it is. So it's Nature's Compass. So if you take Nature's Compass and we go and have a look at how that is made, which we can't do in there, so let's go there, and we'll do... oh, maybe not. Let's go and have a look at Nature's Compass. Nature's Compass, there we go. So Nature's Compass is actually pretty easy. It's some saplings, some log, and a compass, basically. So really simple, really simple to make, and also to use. So you right click in the air and it gives you a list of absolutely every type of biome that you can get in the world. And you literally, I mean, obviously I wanted desert, so no, sand, no, desert, oh, hang on, desert, really? Huh. Anyway, yeah, it's just, there's desert. Don't know why that's not working, but you basically just double click it and it tells you when you've got it in your hand that it found one, and those are the coordinates, and it's 2,496, 95, 95, yeah, and then you just follow the compass. So really straightforward to make, really straightforward to use. However, that is a hell of a long way to go for desert. But I made the trek, and I came back with some cactus, and I stuck it on the snad, and that was about 5 or 10 minutes ago. Let's go and have a look at what we've got now. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some more. Cool. So we've got some more cactus grown, which is kind of cool. So let's go and get the last one, and we'll just bugger off and put that in our little box. In this one, I think. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Right, so I've made some dough. I've also made some lime dye, which was obviously baked cactus. I had some bone meal, had 3 bits of bone meal, 3 bones, so I've changed that into bone meal. Put the bone meal in again, it will give you white dye. White dye and green from the cactus gives you lime. And then we should be able to then make the thing that we need, which is this, the slime ball. And we should be able to make 9 of those. Perfect. Okay, so we've now got 9 slime balls, which now I need to go and find all the pieces that I had, which is that. So now I can make 2 of these, like so, which means I can then go back into this thing and get one of these inscribers. I do need some copper first, so we'll do that. Then I can get an inscriber, which is here, like so, and I can shove that on, where are we going to put that? We'll put that there because, you know, it's already in the alcove, and the subscriber doesn't need power, so we're not even going to put it there. Oh no, hang on, it does need power. What the hell? Yeah, there we go, stored power. Perfect. Okay, so what we need now is, from the inscriber, we need 2 things, which is printed silicon and printed engineering circuits. So we need an engineering circuit and a diamond. So if we go and grab our, there we go. So we're going to go and grab all of these, or 1 each of all of these. And then we're going to grab some diamonds. We're also going to grab, oh, we've also got some, yeah, so nether stuff, which is fine. Now, did I cook any? No, I didn't. So I'm going to cook 10 of those, and that should give us our, so once that's finished, that should give us our silicon. There we go. And now we need inscriber engineering, and one of those. And that should cook up one for us. I'm going to get a couple, just because I can. And then we need the silicon press. So we'll swap it over and put that in there. And that gives us one. And then we'll get two. That gives us those. And now what we should be able to do is put these two in the bottom. Hang on. Let's take that, press out. We should be able to put two or one in the top, one in the bottom, and a redstone. And that should make our engineering processor. There we go. Now with the engineering processor, can we do what we need to do? This is skystone block. So we need skystone cooked. Now, did I grab any skystone? That's the soapstone. Nope. Obsidian. Soapstone, black, terracotta, skystone. Perfect. Okay, so we need 4 of these cooked. We're just going to cook 16 of them. Why not? So we need 4 of those. So that's 1. But we'll take those while we're here. 2. Yep. Number 3 and number 4, and we should be good. So there's number 3. 1 more. There we go, number 4. Let's go and get our controller. There we go, 1 ME controller. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to obviously not hide all of this stuff, and we're going to put the ME controller behind the wall, because that's where the power is. So I'm just literally going to shove it there, and we're all good. Now, energy usage, energy generation, max power, drain 3 AE a tick, which is good, I think. Yeah, perfect. And then what we'll do is we'll expand the system just here, essentially, for the time being. So that's that one. Now, obviously, we're going to get some more inscriber presses so that we can automate that whole system. But for now, we're just going to start getting the stuff that we need. So we need an ME drive, which means we need 2 more engineering processors. So we need the inscriber engineering and another one of those. That will give us our second one. Perfect. And then we'll take that one out, put the silicon one in. Let's get 1 more silicon, and we should be good with that. There we go. And then we'll put that redstone and one of them, and a redstone in. And then it's the last ones, basically. So one of those, and one of those. Perfect. Okay, so that will give us our 2 engineering presses for the ME drive. We need Fluix cable, which I don't know whether we can make at the moment. Actually, let's have a look. What's Fluix cable? It's quartz, dust, and glass. Okay, so we should have... we might have to go and get some sand. I probably didn't actually collect any because I was too intent on getting the cactus. So I'm pretty sure I don't have any glass. Oh, I've got some sand, so we'll use that. So let's get the sand in there just to get the glass going. And we need some quartz dust. Now, obviously, it's not the normal quartz dust, it's the other quartz. So it's the Certus quartz. And we're going to do 6, and we'll shove it in here. And then we should just be able to sit on this thing until that's done. Yeah, it's not even remotely done yet. 5, there we go. Is that even... one? Okay, so it's a chance. That's not good. That's a chance at getting there. What the hell? What have we got now? 2. Okay, well, we need 3. So... okay, we got 3, so we're gonna... we've got 4, for instance. What? 5? Okay, so it was a 1 for 1. It's just the first one decided not to work properly. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, let's go get our glass. Perfect. And let's get 2 lots of these. Like so. Perfect. We're going to go and grab one of these. So fluix crystals. And we'll put we've got 4 for now. So we'll do the 4. Let's do an ME drive. So if you guys have used refined, as you can see, this is fairly similar, actually. It's not identical, and it's, you know, it's never gonna be identical, but you've got to be careful with this because there are channels that you have to worry about at some point. I don't think we need to worry about it right now, but we will have to worry about it at some point. So we just got to be careful. Right. The only other thing, well, we need a couple more things. We need obviously an interface of some sort. We need to get the interface sorted, but we also need some item cells. No, I don't know how difficult these are to make. 4K item storage. So I'm guessing it's these. Creative, fair enough, creative. Right, view cell. So 1K would be this thing. Oh, 4 charged plus a logic processor. So what about a 4K? That's one of these, which is 3 of these. See, this becomes really painful really quickly. All right, so we can do all the other stuff around it. So let's see, we need Certus crystals all right, so gold with a logic. So that we can definitely do. We've got gold in our things. We need a logic. Logic press. There we go, logic press and gold. So we need a couple of these. So we'll get, should we get 2 of these? 3 of these? 4 of these? 5 of these? 15 of these? I don't know. We'll get 2 for the moment, I think. And then I'm guessing that you put those in there, you put that in there, and that in there. Is that right? Can't insert the item. Printed logic circuit. Oh, okay. Maybe they are just used as is. They are logic processor. No, see? Printed silicon. Okay. Printed logic, printed silicon. So it's silicon, that's the logic press. There's the silicon press. We'll put that in there. This should get us what we need. So we'll get 2 of these for the moment. What's a 4K cell? A 4K cell requires 3 of these. So let's get 3. And I noticed that there was another. So a 4K cell also requires a calculation processor, which is printed silicon. So we need another 1. So we'll get another 1 while we're here. There we go. We need an inscriber calculation press. So that is some of our funky crystals. Let's just grab them all, actually. So we need 1 of those. Okay, this isn't too bad with the whole crystals, but the different types of crystals and different types of that's kind of cool. Right, so now we need 1 of them, 1 of them, and 1 of them, which should give us our printed calculation press, right? Yes, okay. And then we need 3 of these. So actually what we need is the logic press and a gold, because these are logic circuits. So we'll take the logic circuit and we'll take that back, and then we'll put that. Oh no, I need the silicon one first. So no, I don't, because I've got the silicon. Stupid. That and that. So that's one. And then we should be able to put a second one in. And we should be able to get the third one in then. And that should, in theory, give us enough to do a 4K cell. We need some more gold, more glass. Right, we should have just enough. So if we go over to the 1K and then we go to the 4K, it's this 4K here. So we've got a calculation processor. We've got this thing, which is the logic stuff. We can do 3 of those. 4K is then one of these. So we can do... Oh, we need quartz glass. Okay, so we need some more quartz thrown in there. Okay, and then this. Obviously, we're going to automate the whole thing. Do we have a pulverizer? No, we have an induction smelter, not a pulverizer, so... But we'll get it. We need 5 of these. How many we got so far? 2. So, if you look at this, refined is very, very similar in the fact that you need to repeat. It's very repetitive. Like the smaller stuff goes into the bigger stuff, and then the bigger stuff goes into even bigger stuff, and then that's, you know... And it just really does get so tedious. However, and I say this as a however, once you get it automated, it's all cool. That's a 4K. So that's quartz glass. So a 4K would be this. Now a 16K would be 3 of those, right? Yeah, which we don't have enough resources for at the moment. But a 4K with all of those bits gives us a 4K drive, and then we put that in the drive. Boom. And now we have storage. Okay, so now we need... Oh, here we go. As you can see here, it says 1 channel. So you see that we've got 1 wire coming off of it. It's 1 channel. 2 cables, 1 ME controller, etc. Okay, so now we need something to actually... Oh, these are smart cables, which is really cool. They tell you how many channels you've used. And I like these. But they are rather expensive when you are first starting out. So it's something that you definitely get into in a little while. Now we need an ME encoding terminal, an ME crafting terminal. This is one that I want. Annihilation core, a formation core, and a logic processor. So logic processor for the other formation core. And for the formation, so it's 3 logic processors. Okay, we can do that. 3 logics. So one, oh, hang on, logic first, that's all right. Then put that in there. So we'll get the 3 logic processors that we need. Like I said, this is very repetitive. It's something that you want to do once to get it started, and then you throw all the stuff that creates this stuff into the ME, and literally you just... And the reason I call it an ME system is because a long time ago it was called an ME system. See, and it's here as well, ME. See, black ME smart cable, matter energy, I think it stands for. But it's stuck with me ever since. ME controller, ME drive. So that's why I call it an ME system, including refined. I always called that an ME system as well. It's just something that when this first came out, it was just a really easy way of distinguishing between whether you were using logistics pipes or something like that. You just said ME system and everybody knew what it was. And because Applied was one of the first really good ones for energy systems, it kind of just stuck in my head that now it's an ME system. So yeah. Sorry to all the others, but yeah, it kind of got there first. Right, so we've got 1, so we only need 3 of these, which we're going to do. I'm not going to do any more than is necessary right now, because I want to try and get this up and running by the end of this episode, and I do not want this episode to go on for too long, and we're already 20 minutes in. So half an hour is where I'd like to be with episodes, but the problem is there's so much cool shit to do that you just don't really get to doing it. So we need an annihilation core, which is Fluix dust and Never. So we're going to take 2 Fluix and we're going to put that in there to get the dust. We're not going to put it in there because that was stupid. We are going to put it in there. Like, now, does that not accept this? Oh, Fluix dust. Annihilation core, Fluix dust. Inscriber. Oh, okay. So it needs to go in an inscriber. So 2 of these. That's a really weird way, isn't it? So this one here can inserts from the bottom. This one inserts from the top, and this one inserts from the left, right, back, and front. And then this just exports. So it can be automated, and it's really cool when you automate it because you just set up a whole bunch of them, and whatever has been requested gets built. So good. Right, so let's go annihilation core. So we need... So I'm going to go and try and find the cores here. There's an annihilation core. There we go. Formation core first, I suppose, because I'm here. And then an annihilation core, which is there. And then what else do we need? We need... Actually, I don't know what we need. ME crafting terminal. We need a crafting table, which we don't have any planks. We need a calculation processor, which is printed calculation circuit. So while that is printed calculation circuit calculation. So while that one's going, let's go find some wood. Or, there we go, or one of them. There we go, we'll have one of those instead. Let's go and get our printed calculation thing. We now need to put more silicon. Oh, shit, got no more silicon. Let's put some silicon in because we need some. What I'm going to do is get rid of the bucket and the wrench. And probably that, and that. And probably that. There we go, that cleans up that a bit. We've got 2 silicon, which means we can now go and do the silicon press, which will give us our printed logic. Really? Oh, I've got a spare one. It will give us this one, which is fine. So that, and that will give us what we need for this thing. And we'll go back over here. We should have everything that we need except for this, which is an illuminated day panel. Ah, crap. So glass, quartz glass. It had to be quartz glass, glowstone and redstone. So have we got any glowstone? We've got to have glowstone. I'm sure I picked up like 4 or 5. Yeah, there we go. Got some glowstone. We need some more quartz glass. Crap. We're running low on quartz. Running low on so many things. We need 5 for the glass. Oh dear. This is the thing. I mean, this is not really early game. This is mid to end game, but I like to do it early. Because I like to get the quarries in so that I can get all of the resources just into a system somewhere. It just makes life so much easier. Right, so we've got those. Now I need some food before I die. What have we got in the backpack? We've got bugger all in the backpack. What have we got somewhere? Just anywhere there is food. Where is food? We've got tomatoes, we've got apples. Well, we can eat the apples. I don't really want to eat the rotten tomatoes. Prefer not to. Oh, there we go. Some more apples. So let's just eat them. Okay. Let's make some quartz glass. So, and then glass all the way around the outside. There we go, quartz glass. Perfect. So we need a bright illuminated panel, which is one of those, which is quite nice. We get 3. And then we need an ME terminal, which is a bright illuminated panel plus all that crap. And then an ME crafting terminal, which is all that crap. And then that gets stuck. We need cable. There we go. There's the cable. Fluix ME glass cable. Oh, so low on Fluix as well. Shove that in there, and then you should see that goes on there. That goes there. You see we've got 2 channels because we've got 2 things coming off of it. Now, if I didn't have that one there, so if I actually break that, we get all the pieces. Do we get the pieces back? We do get the pieces back if I can get behind to grab it. There we go. Let's put that in there and that in there, and then put that back up there. So look, if we see here, we've only got 1 channel. If I put another one on, it goes for 2 channels. You saw that, right? But watch this. So if I do this, like so, and then put it here, and then have a look, oh, we've got 2 channels. Oh, it's because it's coming off of that. Yeah, okay, fair enough, whatever. I thought I was going to be smart. No, it's the other cables that send out the channels. There's 2 items on the network, and they're running off of the 1 cable, but they're using 2 channels because each face has 8 channels. That's right. And then each face can do 8 other channels. It just really gets complicated. We'll get into that, but in a little bit, because look, you've got bundles of cable here, which actually do 8 channels of 8, and then tunnels, and Christ knows what else, and yeah, it just becomes mad. So let's put all of our stuff in here. Well, not all of our stuff, but some of it. And then we'll have a look at the drive, and as you can see, we have 864, 26 of the 63 different types, and we've got power generation going on. So we are good. If you press shift and do this, it stops the ME system from moving until you're ready. Yeah, or updating until you're ready. Right, so let's get some more food in us. Right, so we've got the basics of the ME. So the basics of that system. Let's go and have a look at how the other thing is working. Okay, so we've got some iron. We've got a little bit of other stuff in here. How are you doing? You're doing all right at the moment. You've got a little bit of power. Oh, okay, I don't think that you're working. Yeah, you are proper on the edge. So let's have a look. We'll do that. Get rid of that one and put that one in place. And then we'll go over here. All right, so basic system is in. What I'm going to do is put the basic system and load it up with all the pieces that are necessary to do these. I'm going to make a few more of these, so I'm going to go and sort out my dough and make a little bit more. Basically just do what I normally do, which is I'm going to feed this system and make it huge. It's going to be massive because I love all these systems. I love automating all this stuff. So what I'm going to do between this episode and next is I'm going to build a few more of these. So I'm going to build at least 3 more, probably 4 because Fluix requires one as well. So yeah, I'm going to build a couple more of these, and I'm going to probably start putting them down this end so that we can automate them. There are lots and lots of things that you can do with this system. Exactly the same as Refined. Refined has a massive amount of stuff that you can do with the system, but so does this. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff that you can do, like spatial pylons and stuff that I haven't really got into for a long time, which would be quite nice to go and start doing again. It will just be nice to see, you know, what we can actually achieve using this system. So that'll be quite cool. All of the bits like the ME import bus, there we go. You've got aluminum panels and stuff like that. So you've got the ME storage bus. You've got the ME import, the ME export. You've got ME level emitters. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we will definitely P2P tunnels. There's a whole bunch. But we will get to obviously the imports and the export buses. Now these obviously require formation cores, which means requires fluics. So I'm going to grow some more fluics, and we'll get that ready for next time. So chuck that and that in water, and we get those. So I need to go find some more Certus and some more nether quartz. I'm not entirely sure whether I've got... Yeah, see, I don't think I've got enough of anything right now. We've got any more in there? No, we haven't. Do we have... Nope. Nope. Nether quartz has been a really big problem at the moment, but I think that's because I haven't been able to explore the nether really, so we're going to make a builder. Can we make a building? There's building gadgets in here. Building gadgets is in every pack. I love it. Right, so building gadget. Right, so we need blue. There we go. Perfect. Let's do a building gadget. Okay, so we've got one building gadget and it's being charged from my pack, which is good. Do we need the other stuff right now? No, we don't, is the honest answer. We are going to leave that as is. What we are going to do, though, is chuck all this crap in here. We're going to chuck this in there. Why is that? Oh, that's uranite. That's proper uranite. That's why, because that doesn't cook. It's already been cooked. All right, so we are going to... We've still got so many resources that I can't fit anywhere. Or can I? Can I right-click on this? Oh, I can put the backpack on it, but I can't right-click and dump everything into a chest. I wonder if we could... Let me have a look, actually. I've got a chest in here. I wonder if we could dump to a chest. If I put it here... No. Okay, so that requires an upgrade. Because you can do it, but there's got to be an upgrade of right-clicking to a chest to get that to work. What I am going to do is just try and grab out a certain amount of this stuff just to give me a little bit more room in that pack. I think that's going to be too much. And then we'll just start putting it in the ME system because we've got nowhere else to put it. And I know that this will take it. Like so. We're going to run out of storage space insanely fast, but I don't care because it will do what we need it to. So let's have a look at the storage. Yeah, there we go. So 35 out of the 63 types, or 1,534. So it's not the type. It's not the amount we're going to run out of quickly. It's the types. Force gems we'll take out. Sulfur we will take out. We'll definitely take out the dry ice. And then what we could do is maybe try and upgrade this little bugger. We could go pistons. Okay, pistons, redstone. So pistons and some gold. So if we take out gold, iron, redstone, and then we need some wood, which is probably over here. Perfect. What's in this one? Do we have any... logs maybe? Oh, we got bread. We got any logs? Yeah, we got logs. Okay. And we need some cobblestone. And then what we need to do is find out 2 of these. Perfect. And then we need what? We need 2 chests. So, oh, I've got 2 chests. There we go. 2 chests. And then let us upgrade this to the next tier, which is cool. That should give us a few more slots. There we go. Tier 2 gives us a few more slots. Tier 3, what is the deal with that? Diamonds. We've got diamonds. We've got tons of diamonds. We could upgrade to a tier 3 already. So what I'm going to do is definitely upgrade to a tier 3. So we'll get some chests. We need some pistons, don't we? which is those across the top, these down the edge, like so. Redstone, iron, probably in the other way around. There we go. So that will give us that, and then we need to press U on that one, press that, done. Quick as you can see it, we're on tier 3. Perfect. Now, tier 3 will give us 32 different types and 65,000 of each. That should be more than enough to go into the nether to get some of that, plus the backpack that we have here, plus the backpack that we already have on. We should be in a position where we will be okay when we go to the nether. So I'm going to shove that back in there for now. The wood can go back in this one. And then the building gadget will be run off of cobblestone or netherrack. Probably netherrack. So when I get to the nether, I'll right click on there. I am going to take a few stacks of cobblestone just in case I run out before I get anything else that I need. But that'll be cool. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, between this episode and next, I am going to just literally go mining. I'm going to go and get some nether quartz. I'm going to go and find some more normal quartz. And we'll see if we can't upgrade this little system to something that is going to be pretty useful. Have we got any in here? We've got nothing in there, so that's useless. Yeah, so we're going to go and we're going to mine and get some decent resources in the nether, and then we will be back. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I think that's more than enough of me yapping on. Thank you ever so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think I've missed anything. It just doesn't feel right because it's a short-ish episode. It's still 37 minutes long, but it's still short. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Syntosis. You've been awesome. Laters.